Yes, it's absolutely true. When you relapse, you lose nutrients. I mean serious nutrients and benefits. In this video, we're going to go over 5 of the biggest benefits and nutrients that you lose that lead to the biggest downside after you relapse. Before we start, subscribe and check the links in the description. Number 5 is you lose the nutrient called zinc. When you relapse, you lose zinc because it is present in semen. Each ejaculation releases approximately 5 milligrams of zinc, which is a significant amount considering that the daily recommended intake for adult males is around 11 milligrams. The loss of zinc through ejaculation can lead to a temporary decrease in zinc levels in the body. This depletion may affect various bodily functions and processes that rely on zinc, potentially impacting immune function, wound healing, and overall health. Zinc is an essential mineral that plays a crucial role in various physiological processes within the human body. It serves as a cofactor for over 300 enzymes involved in metabolism, immune function, protein synthesis, wound healing, DNA synthesis, and cell division. Zinc is not produced by the body. Rather, it must be obtained through diet or supplementation. Foods rich in zinc include meat, shellfish, veggies, seeds, nuts, dairy products, and whole grains. Want a super easy way to tell if you lack zinc right now? Have you ever noticed the white lines on your fingertips? It's due to a loss of zinc, and that's a way for your body to signal to you that it's deficient in zinc. However, the body can regulate zinc levels to some extent through dietary intake and absorption. Consuming zinc-rich foods or taking zinc supplements can help replenish lost zinc and maintain adequate levels in the body. Number 4 is losing the glow to your eyes. You know how sometimes after binge-watching adult content, you feel drained and kind of low energy? Well, it's like that dullness can also show up in your eyes. People often talk about this idea of losing the glow in your eyes after relapsing on porn. It's not a scientific thing, more of a casual observation, but the gist is, when you're caught up in that addiction, it can take a toll on you physically and emotionally. So, your eyes might not look as bright or lively as they usually do. It's kind of like a reflection of how you're feeling on the inside, tired, maybe a bit empty, and definitely not your usual self. The decrease in the glow in one's eyes after relapsing on pornography addiction can be attributed to a combination of physical, emotional, and psychological factors. Firstly, excessive consumption of pornography often leads to disrupted sleep patterns and physical fatigue, which can result in tired-looking eyes. Moreover, the emotional toll of addiction, such as feelings of guilt, shame, and low self-esteem, can impact one's overall demeanor and how they present themselves, including the brightness of their eyes. Additionally, pornography addiction can contribute to social withdrawal and isolation, diminishing opportunities for meaningful interactions that often contribute to a lively appearance. Furthermore, the psychological effects of addiction, such as stress and anxiety, can manifest physically, potentially affecting the radiance of the eyes. Overall, while the concept of the glow in one's eyes is subjective and not scientifically proven, it reflects the complex interplay between physical well-being, emotional state, and psychological factors associated with pornography addiction. Now, if you're finding it tough to resist temptation to relapse, we've got something extra for you. Our new nofap course. It's packed with valuable tutorials and tips on kicking your porn addiction for good. Plus, we've helped nearly 300 guys quit their addiction with our course and guide, so definitely check that out in the description. If you want something quick to read, we also have a nofap guide out that goes over all the benefits, techniques, and insight that you need to successfully quit. We have happily helped almost 300 men completely quit their addiction from our course and guide, and we couldn't be happier sharing it. So check it out. Links are in the description. Number 3 is you lose motivation and your power to focus. You know that feeling when you're supposed to do stuff, but you just can't seem to get yourself going? It's like your motivation took a vacation without telling you. Well, relapsing into porn addiction can totally zap that drive to get things done. It's like your brain gets so hooked on the high from porn that everything else just feels meh. You might find yourself zoning out or procrastinating more, and it's tough to snap out of it. Plus, there's this whole cloud of guilt and frustration hanging over you, which makes it even harder to focus on anything else. When you relapse, you lose the benefit of motivation and focus. With relapse, you signal to your body that your mission is complete, of passing on your seed. This signals to your brain that you have done your job as a man and you no longer need to work hard or pursue women. This is, of course, a false flag, but our primitive brains don't know the difference. Doing this over and over is incredibly damaging to the mind. Number 2 is you lose the nutrient magnesium after relapse. Each time you relapse, you lose a bit of magnesium from your body. Now, magnesium might not be the first thing that comes to mind after you relapse, but it's pretty important. It's like a superhero mineral that helps your muscles work right, keeps your heart beating smoothly, and even helps you chill out when stress hits. But if you're losing a bunch of it through relapsing and not getting enough back through your diet, you might start feeling kinda crummy. This can come in the form of muscle cramps, trouble sleeping, or even feeling more stressed out than usual. So, it's worth keeping an eye on your magnesium levels and maybe tossing some nuts, seeds, or leafy greens into your diet to help replenish it, especially if you're relapsing and haven't gotten a grip on your addiction. Magnesium is like the unsung hero of minerals in your body. It's involved in a ton of stuff, from keeping your muscles and nerves ticking smoothly to helping your heart beat steadily. Plus, it plays a role in over 300 biochemical reactions in the body. So yeah, it's kind of a big deal. But here's the kicker. Your body doesn't actually produce magnesium on its own. Nope. You gotta get it from your diet. Foods like nuts, seeds, leafy greens, whole grains, and even some types of fish are loaded with magnesium goodness. So after you relapse and start feeling bad and low energy, it's because of the magnesium you have lost. Number 1 is you lose confidence and take on shame and guilt. So, when you're stuck in that cycle of relapsing, it's a confidence killer, big time. You start second-guessing yourself, feeling like you're not good enough. Here's the thing about shame and guilt. They're like this heavy cloud hanging over your head all day, every day. It's like you're carrying around this secret weight, and it messes with your head, making you question your worth and your decisions. Imagine going about your day with this constant nagging feeling in the back of your mind, telling you you're not living up to your own standards. It's exhausting. Plus, it can totally mess with your relationships and how you interact with people. You might find yourself pulling away, hiding your feelings, or avoiding situations altogether because you're afraid of being judged or rejected. And let's not forget about how it affects your performance at work or school. When you're dealing with all that shame and guilt, it's hard to focus and give it your all. You might procrastinate more, struggle to concentrate, or just feel plain old unmotivated. So yeah, relapsing on porn isn't just about what happens in the moment. It's about the ripple effect it has on your whole life. But hey, it's not all doom and gloom. Recognizing that you're stuck in that cycle is the first step toward breaking free and reclaiming your confidence and happiness. You got this? Check out our nofap course and guide in the description. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. Subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.